can see Chicago pretty damn well today. And this is also where we had our meeting one time.
It's a cool building.
Yeah, it is a cool building. I guess I have to park in that lot. Hey everybody, today we're at the National Park in Portage. Sorry, Lake Michigan. That's Lake Michigan behind me there. It's actually a pretty cold day, but it's calm. It's not very windy. I think it's probably -5 centigrade, so I don't know, 22 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. But I want to show you these rocks here. They're not in place, but they are local. Probably from what we call Thornton's Quarry, just a few miles west of here across the border in Illinois. But I just want to show you some of these real quick. And this is Dolo stone, okay? It's probably was limestone at one point. It's Silurian. It's middle upper Silurian. Now you look at this stuff, and I love this stuff because Thornton Quarry is reef. It's one with large reef with a couple of smaller reefs around it. And what you see is you get a lot of fossils, you get a lot of stuff in there you don't usually see in carbonate rocks in abundance, but you do there. And you do a lot of brecciation too. This is brecciated, which probably happened as another reef, because this would have been deposited hard, you know, and another reef got put on top of it, cracking it and it filling with calcite or silica, stuff like that. So you see that a lot. You see remnants of big fossils. Like this is definitely a fossil remnant here. I don't know what it is or was. I'm not a fossil guy, but you see that in this rock. You come over here, you see bedding. There's a lot of chert in this from time to time too. Not so much in the reef rock, but you do see it. You can see bedding, and you can see carbonate muds. You see the distinct bedding. So this would be the wall, if you will. This is the bedding plane. And a lot of time on the bedding planes, you see this is called stylitic bedding. It's not coral. It's not a fossil. What we think is this was a sea bottom at one point. What happened was this was subject to subaerial erosion, chemical erosion. So it would sit there. Now this would have been deposited more as a mud, and it would eat it out down like this. You get this stylitic bedding here, and this is it from top of a bedding plane, and this is it cross section. Now you see more bedding on this one right here. You see a little bit of lithology change. You see these bugs or holes, if you will, and some of them get really big and become geodes. So you see some bigger ones here, and this even has some crystals in it. So you can see the crystals on that one. So a geode is just a big bug or vestibule. That's all it is. Now you can see some of the bedding in this is more compact looking. It's not as weathered out like this is. It's not as vascular or buggy. And the reason for that is because the more vascular parts have little fossils in them. A lot of little fossils. And those are weathering out. And this would have been more of a carbonate mud. And you see you repeat that on this rock. And this up here, this top part of this, see this big bed? This is very vascular. And you will occasionally see fossils in it still. I don't know if there's any here. Just when I say there's no fossils, I see this. And then over here, last and least, you see modern concrete from the Holocene with rebar in it. Let me see if there's any. I think that's all I want to show you here. You see the lot around too. You see that lighter there with the greenish? That actually is rock. Probably not from Thornton, this one. It's common for these green, mud be on top of it here. And I don't see any good fossils. I think that's it.